Hi fellow artists, this is Amanda here for Mandy's Art. I wanted to come on and show you my coloring book collection and some of my finished pages in this video. I got a new webcam holder so that I can hold my camera in the top-down position, so I'm really excited, and that's why I kind of jumped on here to do a quick video of my coloring book collection so far and some of my finished pages. So let's get moving. The first book that's up is called The Fragile World by Kirby Rosanes. I know a lot of colorists and other channels have done a lot of flip throughs through this book, so I'm just gonna do a quick flip of the book and then show you my pages and then kind of go from there. So this is The Fragile World. Isn't this image so adorable? I definitely love turtles and these pictures, so I'm getting excited about even just the first picture. And then there's this full page spread, and all these illustrations are done in a fine liner. So just kind of go through here some of the pictures. So I got this. This is a double 2-page spread of the book. Oops, don't mind that noise. That's just me moving stuff out of the way, and my mouse fell on the floor. So like I said, I'm new to the top down, and this is a really huge book. And this is another page, and this was my second ever page that I completed in this book. I primarily use coloring books to work on my shading. It's a great way for me to work on it and test new techniques and see what medium works. Sometimes I don't always want to do a full-on line drawing, so this is kind of a way I can practice. And we go over here to the lemurs. I mean, just look at the line work in this book. It is super amazing. I'll just kind of jump here to my favorite one. Is my elephant I did out of this. I grew up in Baraboo, Wisconsin, so they are the home of the Ringling Brothers. And I have very fond memories as a child going to the circus and riding elephants. So this was one of my favorite ones to do out of this book. Most of these images that are in the book are all endangered animals. So a lot of them are 2-page spreads. And in the back, Kirby gives an explanation of these endangered animals and why they're endangered. So just look at that. These parrots. All of this is gorgeous. And I'll show you the last one I am working on right now. This is a whip. This is a double page spread of an otter. So like I said, this is, a very big book, very good paper quality. I actually looked up the otter to find its color combos, which is really awesome to actually draw more realistic. And right here I did some gel crayons, so I'm kind of not quite done in the beginning stages of this one, so you'll see this pop up on the channel when I'm completely finished. So that's, again, my whip. So that's that book. We'll just kind of totally flip through. There's, real quick, lots of gorgeous images. You wouldn't want to use watercolor in this book. I've seen some people use Inktense. I primarily do color pencil, just to be on the safe side, because there's a lot of double page spreads in this book, and you don't want to sacrifice an image, because like I said, all of this artwork is so amazing and gorgeous. So that is Fragile World by Kirby Rosanes. Let's see what's next in the pile. I have Creative Haven Modern Tattoo Designs. Some images were colored in this. These were given to my sister for free, and she gave them to the boys, and then my nephews, and then one of my nephews gave it to me because I took a liking to this, because I love tattoos, but yet I don't have any. So look at that gorgeous full page illustration. Like I said, this is a used book by Eric Suda. So there has been pages colored out of it. Someone started this, but I think I can, you know, use my alcohol markers to kind of match. These are all like single page line works of different tattoos. I thought these were like really gorgeous. I love the flowers. They're amazing. This one is, I believe, a lion or some sort of cat. I'm going to go back to this way. We've got roses and flowers wrapped in a heart. Oh, and you even got a feather down here, spider webs, some leaves. That's a really cool design. This one is a skull with flowers, roses on it, and leaves coming out of it. Don't know if I'd necessarily tattoo any of these. I don't think I could withstand all the needles, to be quite honest, guys. But the artwork is just amazing that tattoo artists do. And the fact that they're working on skin and to get it to look so realistic is even more of a piece of artwork. There we got this one. Looks like it's a dragon's eye or some sort of animal eye. Another one going this way. So we've got this. So those are just, like I said, I'll do kind of a flippy real quick here. So they're all on this side of the page. So yeah, we got this. You can see there's more. Like I said, this was a used book. I plan on buying a second copy of this, so I thought I could work out of it. And I found that he has one other one that was just primarily floral tattoos. Now this one is really unique and imaginative. It looks like a skull, but it's also an octopus and coming out, which is really cool. Well, this one looks like it's a heart. So yeah, these are fun line work. So be interesting to see how the Inktense do on this paper. I know a lot of colors will copy an image or scan it and reprint it on a different paper because the paper quality in these books are not very good. This is a little bit better than the Amazon paper, but it's still not the greatest paper in the world to work with. So yeah, here's a few more images. Yeah. Aren't these awesome and amazing? There you have it. Creative Haven's Modern Tattoo Designs by Eric Sidudi. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. This one I got is by Marty Noble. It's Alice in Wonderland Designs. I am big into fantasy and stories, and I grew up with Alice in Wonderland and the original Disney classic. I mean, just look at that finished artwork in the back of the book. Just amazing. And then there's one on this side here too. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, so jealous of that. But I can get it there. So we'll just kind of flip through. So these were new coloring books to me. I've never seen these before. Oh, let's flip this way. So I'm looking forward to coloring. This was part of my Christmas gift. There's some more, and they go kind of, like I said, this book is really new. I haven't even broken in the spine yet. This is kind of hard to get everything in screen so you can see it. But just amazing images. Very detailed and borders and stuff. I know Marty Noble also does like mandalas, so, and they're intricate patterns. So these kind of intimidate me, but I think I can get through it easy. So yeah, we're gonna try to go really quick. Gotta love this one. This one's really cute. I'm a big fan of the Mad Hatter, and I think the reason why I'm a big fan of the Mad Hatter is because Johnny Depp played the Mad Hatter and did a phenomenal job in both of the remakes of the Alice in Wonderland movies. And of course, I'm just a big fan of Johnny. So the cats, the Cheshire Cat. My studio buddy is a cat, and his name is Toby. So he's not even in here. He usually sits and hangs out with me while I'm working in the studio. So there you have it. So, like I said, the Alice in Wonderland's designs, like from Creative Haven. Now, on to my next Creative Haven one. I don't have any organized. Okay, if you love Alice in Wonderland, who doesn't love The Wizard of Oz? And so Marty Noble also did The Wizard of Oz designs. Just gorgeous. I have not read. Look at that. Who does not want to color that? Just like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Then there's one in the back too, with Scarecrow and Tin Man and Emerald City. Just amazing. And we'll start in the back. Here, Glinda. We have some flip pages too. So just kind of, like I said, I'm flipping through really quick. Oh, the nasty lady, the nasty witch, taking Toto away. I believe this is another witch. Not totally sure. It's got a very steampunky vibe to it. It's not necessarily steampunk, but it just has that vibe. Very detailed patterns. This is actually really cool with the Tin Man, the Wizard, and the Scarecrow, and Toto, and all the clocks. Yeah. A little intimidating for some people if they're new to practicing with coloring books and shading. But there are a lot of other easier designs that you can, and artwork that you can work through, or even just draw your own. Which the next video I'll probably do a flip through of my sketchbook, that of my first 2 sketchbooks that I worked out of. A lot of from when I started my art journey and working in art class. So aren't these just amazing artwork? Can't wait to start doing some work in this. parts will never be practical until they're made unbreakable. That's an awesome quote from the book. And that's so true. Love Toto. And the little tornadoes. So cute. And there's the beginning of the book. The Wizard of Oz, designs by Marty Noble. Oh. The next fun one is more of, I haven't colored in this, but it's 50 Safari Miniatures by Camelia and Jakova. Very popular book series, coloring books on Amazon. This is, and in the coloring community. These are more smaller images with lots of white space in the background, for you to be able to, sorry about the ring light, reflection there, to work on. So if you just are exhausted mentally and you know you need to practice shading, or creating texture, or learning how to color this particular thing this way with your color pencils, this is a quick and easy way to work on very simple images, and you can turn these simple images into more realistic. And that's basically what I've been using my coloring books for, is to turn my images more realistically, to shade and layer and work with patience. Cool door. This is like really cute. I love this. The mice going on a safari. So yeah, these are, like I said, gorgeous images. So kind of work my way from, yeah, sorry there. I'll flip from the back. So it's, and see, she's got lots of mandala books. Those are the really popular ones. She's also got these fantasy ones, Female Warriors, the 50 Delightful Mermaids. So I'm hoping to get the fairy one, and I'm looking for some of the other ones, hoping that they're on Amazon too. Like I said, she does a lot of mandalas. Here's more of the images. And the nice thing about these miniature books is they're cheap. They're within the $6 range. So if you don't have a big budget to buy the fancier coloring books and you just want to start and practice, these books are great for that. That's what I've been doing, is I'm working with a limited budget, so I've been buying, these books, The Creative Haven, and some other stuff, and working my way up to the others that this isn't the greatest paper, this is Amazon paper, so your best bet is to use your color pencils. They're single-sided, so if you wanted to use a water-based marker, you could, but with alcohol markers with these, the Creative Space paper will soak up a lot of ink, so you would potentially have to go through a lot. Your marker could dry out a lot. So that is 50 Safari Miniatures. Hold on 1 second before I start the next one. I have to plug the charger of the camera in, because it is going dead while I'm making this video. I hope you guys all had a lovely Christmas. I know I certainly did myself. So there we go. There. Sorry about that. Ah! And even that. So, like I said, this is all new. So this next book I have here is Coloring Birds. This one I picked up from the dollar store for $3. It's actually a really cute book. So it's more of, you know, patterns. This particular page reminds me of the Japanese story, A Thousand Cranes. One of my favorite short stories about a little girl and who got sick, and her community wrestled around her to finish her dream of making 1,000 paper cranes. She did not make it through the whole time. She ended up passing away. But this particular image is like one of my favorites. And there's an owl. So thought that was really, really cute. So there's just another owl. Amazing images in here. Patterny. It's more of a pattern, and it's a little bit thicker paper, as you can hear that noise there, than normal, like Create Space paper. But it's got the, so these are just all birds. This is here, I'll turn it this way. Half of an owl face. This is more of a Zentangle kind of book, and I will show you. This is the one I was working on with my alcohol markers. So it's kind of another whip I have. First time ever with alcohol markers, and I do want to come in with color pencil and shade a little bit. The flamingo kind of reminds me a lot of my sister. She loves flamingos. And I got cardstock and stuff behind it to protect, because I'll show you, this is what I mean by the bleed through. The alcohol markers really do suck into the paper and the tooth of the paper. So to protect this image, I haven't done yet, I put the cardstock, just a random piece of cardstock behind. So this is more Zentangle stuff. I won't flip through the whole book, because honestly don't know how long the video is. If you still are sticking around, I am very grateful. I just wanted to let you know and to remind you, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. All that little support helps support my channel. My next one is my first book of Hannah Lynn's. This is Steampunk Darlings. Just look at that work. What amazing. So, this particular book has duplicate images in here. So there's 50 images, so if you mess up on one, you certainly can do it all over again. So she's got, I don't know if this is really in focus for you or not, but she's got names to all of the characters that she has drawn in here. So I'll show you. That's the duplicate. So you said you could do the duplicate one way and do the duplicate another way. You can, some are up close, some are not. It just all depends. I really got these to work on coloring skin and shading the skin properly, since I'm into figure drawing, and you'll see some of that in my sketchbooks. So I thought these would be a great book to practice. These are more whimsically and not real, but even so, even practicing whimsically, you can also like I said, this is a really big book compared to my others, so I'm sorry about the images being half cut off, but those are some of them. So there's duplicates of every image. And I don't know if there's a flip through of this on the channels on YouTube. I'm sure there is, because I know a lot of colors collect books along with supplies, so I'm not totally sure. But I know sometimes when you're looking for a coloring book on Amazon, there in the reviews there will be a flip through video of the images before you buy. So yeah, well, that is Hannah Lynn's Steampunk Darlings. Now on to my Zen Doodles. This one was illustrated by Julia, and I actually picked this one up brand new in Goodwill in downtown St. Paul, and these images are all mandalas. I'm not a big mandala color, but the fact that the book was brand new and it was really cheap, it was like 99 cents because it was a paperback or something, I thought, why not? You know, maybe I need to relax a little bit more. I think we all do sometimes. So this would be good for like fine liner work and stuff. So that's this particular book. Some pretty intricate ones. Don't really have a favorite one in here. There's some in the back. So this is, but yeah, kind of give me an idea of some of them. So this is Zen Doodling, Coloring, Inspiring Zendalas, they call them. My next one is by Deborah Muller. This one I also bought used. This is Zen Doodling Coloring. This one's Under the Sea at my local thrift store for $1 or $2. There were a couple images in here that were already started that I took out, or that were too far that I couldn't match. So I think that's really amazing. I haven't colored much in here yet because I'm a little intimidated by the Zen doodling. You know, especially this with the sea urchins. If that is correct. A little intimidating. But I also need to get fine liners too for this. And I have not purchased any fine liners yet in my art supplies. So that should be on my next purchase for my art hauls. So kind of a quick flip. So this is Zen Doodling Under the Sea by Deborah Muller. So, next one is Bloom, and this is more all about flowers, and this has a black background. So if you wanted to do markers, you could. But the nice thing about this book, it gives you the name of the flower. So if you wanted to Google, look at the flower, you could potentially color match the flower with your colored pencils, alcohol markers, watercolors with medium. There is the black background, so it will prevent some, but I would always put a piece of cardstock behind just to, I'm a little heavy-handed too, and I don't want indentations in the other images. So, but just the botanical art. This is the hydrangeas, the lilies, really fun. Fun book. Carnations. Forget-me-not. That's gorgeous. Kind of go from this way. Lots of blank paper to test what media you're going to use. So yeah, look at these. I haven't quite graduated to Johanna Basford yet, but I am always looking to doing more realistic practice. So this is a pine tree. I thought this would be a great way for that realistic practice. My favorite flower is the rose. I don't know if it's in here or not. I think it is. I'd have to look. But I haven't done anything. This is cute. Holly for winter. So, yeah. There you go. So this book is Bloom. Sorry for the shaking. Oh, we're almost there. 2 more books left. This one is Autumn Charm by Teresa Goodrich. Kind of give you the full thing here. Look at that gorgeous work. And this one. And this is Autumn Charm. Very detailed, patterny images. The truck with the pumpkins in the back. So, I guess fall door, cornucopia. Cat sleeping. This is the front page. So this is all like, I show you here. This particular image reminds me of when I was in Bible college. I used to ride the train to come home to visit family and during the breaks, and you get to see a lot of the country when you ride a train. It's just gorgeous. Home sweet home. Oh, look at how adorable that little kitty is. That's Toby, my studio buddy. He loves laying on the couch by the window. Just loves it. Lots of flowers, hot chocolate, coffee, whatever's your winter drink. Coffee with pumpkin spice in it, because we all know as soon as fall hits, every coffee drinker who loves fall is gotta be having that pumpkin spice. So this is just really gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Kind of image. That's great. Sorry. Love the birdhouse. The little cardinal bird up here really reminds me of my grandma Hopple. She used to love feeding the birds and loved cardinals, so every time I see a cardinal I think that she is saying hello. She passed away when 1992. Just like I said, that all of these images just remind me of the country and being home. So this is another gorgeous image of the lantern. Can't wait to color that. So, trick or treat. So there's another big pattern. Teresa Goodridge's Autumn Charm coloring book, and this was her newest release this year. So, and then I have another Camellia and Jacoba called 50 Miniatures. So, winter miniatures. So she has these in seasons too. I'm so excited because I can't wait to get the other seasons. So I did the first page here. I did not put a background because I really loved how this turned out without it. I was using a combo of Black Widow pencils, Brute Fooners, squares, gel pen, all kinds of fun stuff. I just love this image. I haven't done anything more, but this is what I mean about being heavy-handed when you're trying different medias. Your paper in the back will crinkle as you're putting lots of pressure down or lots of layer. So, just a tip. Just a pro tip. But all these images are so freaking cute. So adorable. This one. Love that. It would be so gorgeous. Little penguins. Yeah. And house doors, and with winter flowers and holly, and this one would be fun to do with the snowflakes. The snowflakes. Which I'm kind of tired. We got snow right now in Wisconsin. So, and it's bitter freaking cold. I'm lucky I'm not even in my sweatshirt yet. So this is really cute too. The gingerbread man stealing the cookies and the sweets out of the jar. But this winter coloring book, you can do this all season long. You don't have to color it in Christmas colors. It's more so just for the winter season and just to celebrate winter and stuff like that. Because I know coloring Christmas, you get quite burnt out really quick of just using red and green all the time. So this allows you to have, it's got some Christmassy images like the Christmas tree. But honestly, I love the Christmas tree. It's so gorgeous. So I'm going to try to flip through some more here really quick. Oh, penguins again. So just little fun things. Oh, This is gorgeous with the bigger poinsettia here. The little house. But isn't this so adorable that you have to have it in your collection? This is also a new release too for this season and this year. Super cheap on Amazon, so. And that is 50 winter miniatures. And finally, my last one is Worlds Within Worlds by Kirby Rosanes. I have not colored in this yet because I'm still working in the Fragile world, but check that out. It's a double 2-page spread. There's very intimidating for someone who is a beginner. So this is not a beginner book by all means. So this, though, guys, you gotta see this. This is a compass. Who would not want to do that? I know I want to. Just all of that. A waterfall in the books. Who thinks of that stuff? Oh, snow globe. Look at this. This is a deer. Another colorist called Emma Colors 2020 actually did a color along. I was going to do the color along with her, but I totally forgot about it. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch the videos and color this one. But look at all of these images. They're so imaginative. This is sitting on a book and everything. He said this is a brand new book for me that the Dragon Eye. If you love dragons, this would be amazing to do. Just gorgeous. Oh, even this one. This one. Well, let me talk about this one. This is one of my favorites. This has got to be some sort of turtle with a old house on top. I've also seen another colorist do this one with watercolors, but she used special medium to go on the paper to kind of protect the behind. Which I'll get into that and talking about that stuff in a later video about gessoing your paper in coloring books and using certain acrylic mediums to accomplish that, to bring more tooth to the lesser quality paper. Who doesn't love dinosaurs? So that's Worlds Within Worlds. So if you've stuck around this long, I am super excited and greatly appreciative of you sticking around this long for this video and the flip through of my starter coloring book collection. And I hope to do more as I get books and to kind of share them with you, maybe do some color alongs and show you how I color a specific page, and hopefully I can also give you tips in the middle of those videos of what you can do to with your paper quality as I test different mediums and gessos on some of the Amazon paper to actually see what it does. I don't think I'm testing anything in the Kirby books. These are my babies. These are one of my favorite ones. So I don't think so. But I honestly hope you had a great holiday and have a happy new year, and I will see you in 2021. Bye now.